Oh, Becky, how lovely to see you.
Who is this?
This is Becky. Becky, I'd like you to meet my mother.
Oh, Cynthia at last.
Sylvia.
And look in such a state. Oh, congratulations.
What on?
Your son.
Why? What's he done?
I tell you what, if every man on earth was like this one here.
Well, it's harmless enough.
Oh. Hayley. Oh, Becky. Oh, do you know better then? Oh.
Well, like I told you, I'm sure they didn't actually, you know, do anything.
Overnight in Blackpool with the mother of his child.
There's a lot to do in Blackpool.
The Tower for a start.
Couldn't have gone out, guys. We're babysitting.
North Pier, the South Pier, the zoo.
No, they stayed in. This is what I'm saying to you.
Pleasure Beach, the ballroom, bingo.
It isn't just Blackpool, love. It is Tracy in general.
Can we just talk to Becky in private, please?
I have known women like Tracy. I was almost one myself.
Oh, no. No. You would not believe what this woman is capable of, Sylv.
Sylvia!
I could tell you some stories, girl.
But you needn't.
She'd have been out of Nick 5 minutes and she tries to get me sent down so she could get her hands on him. And then there's a stunt watch she pulled with our Royston.
No,
tricked him
Becky.
into bed, right? And then pretended that she was carrying his child. Right, you have to work, Hales.
I've dishes to wash up.
I thought it was a wind-up when Eddie first told me.
Please stop talking.
Right.
You walk with me.
I'm there, baby.
We could always go to designer outlet.
Yeah, great. Let's see if there's any magic beans in the till.
Listen, our Maxie needs some best. I really need some check-ins. And we could always stop for a cheeky Mackie D's while we're there.
I'm a bit peckish, actually.
Oh, the McDonald's in McDonald's.
Can you work through?
No. Sorry. I've got Amy's parents' evening.
You never said.
You never asked.
Well, we're supposed to ask every day if it's parents' evening.
I'm not missing it. Neither should you.
Hey?
What?
Well, aren't you interested in your daughter's education?
Oh, don't start with that.
I said, he's been to hundreds of parents' evenings while you were counting bars, love.
I wouldn't say.
Waste of flipping time.
Oh, poor Max.
They're not exactly a waste of time, babe.
So hold up, are you saying that design outlets are?
I'm just weighing things up.
Well, I know. Why don't you and Max and her and Amy, why don't you all go to Amy's parents' evening together?
Oh, don't you start.
Like a nice, proper little family.
Becky!
And you know what? When the kiddies are in bed, you can dim the lights, put on a bit of music.
Oh, please.
Open a cheap bottle of wine.
As if I'd dim the lights.
Shut up,
Dirty
you.
cow.
What, you think I want him?
You can have him.
I've had him.
What did you just say?
Oh, don't you realise that's how babies are made?
Becky, don't stomp.
What did I do?
Said that.
Don't worry, I heard.
Becky.
Ouch. Who is it?
Look, I know what you're going to say and the rest of it, but something's come up, so if you could watch Max for just an hour or so, it would really help.
Typical.
We've got to take Amy to the hospital.
She all right?
Projectile vomiting.
Whoa, too much information.
Listen, I was bang out of order earlier, not to mention yesterday. I overreacted.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I'm sorry.
Do you like hot dogs?
Does he like hot dogs? The bears? Yes. Yes, you like hot dogs, don't you, Max?
I know he does. You don't have to ask him. Is Becky all right with it?
Yes, it's all been authorised.
Go on. Go, look after Amy.
Cheers, mate. Listen, you be good boy. OK, bye.
How do we get the children's channel on this thing? Can we get the children's channel on this?
Yeah, of course we can. Give it here.
So, how are you? Anyway, how can you say he was your soulmate?
What, Graham?
Yeah, well, you said when you first met him he was your soulmate.
I said he was my cellmate. Come on, try and keep up, doll. Max, can you try and find me one of those little blue sixes?
It's come a long way since then.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Meaning?
Oh, nice one. Cheers, pal. Try and find us a steering wheel as well.
You think she's prettier than me?
Which one? I'm joking.
I'm your wife.
Yeah, I know. Listen, come here. I think you're prettier than all of them, right?
He was always good with Bethany.
Blokes find it easier. They're on the same level.
Come on, Max. Ready for your hot dogs?
Yeah, I know I am. I could eat half of this Lego. Come on, Maxwell, we'll finish this later. Hot dog time, come on.
Steve, Maxie.
You looking for Steve?
Oh, no, Shawnee, whatever give you that idea?
Well, pardon me, all over the place.
Where is he then?
They went out.
Just the two of them, right? Sean.
I saw Tracy putting Amy into the back of Steve's car.
Parents' evening.
I didn't stop and shout.
Hang on a minute. You saw her putting Amy in Steve's car, so where's Max?
Well,
Shawnee.
I saw Steve dropping him off with David and Kylie.
Kylie?
Or maybe I didn't see a thing. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I should just keep my pretty little head down and keep my gob shut for all the thanks I get.
I'll kill him. Oh, you don't miss a trick, do you?
Eh?
Turn me back for 5 minutes and you're straight in there.
What do you want?
I was going to ask the same question.
I want Max now.
We put him to bed.
What? What is it, 6:30?
Yeah, he was worn out. David been playing games with him all afternoon.
Yeah, I don't think he was used to attention, Mum.
Don't you push it with me, not unless you want a bumper payout from the tooth fairy.
We were trying to do you a favour.
Oh, right. So you thought I'd be pleased when I found out that he was here, did you?
What, you didn't know? It's not what Steve let on.
He implied you were happy about all this.
Did he now? Well, I'm not. So if you'll just go and fetch Max, we shall be on our way.
Look, have you not heard? He's asleep, all right? He's going nowhere.
You don't want to do this, Becky.
Do I not?
No. You care too much for that child to drag him from his bed. I guarantee he'll be looked after. I'll be here till you pick him up tomorrow morning.
Oi, we're perfectly capable of looking after him. Kylie's his flaming man.
She was, and he'd been better off with a pack of flaming wolves than her. But he is asleep, and he's... You, Gail, I'm trusting you here, because I will be round first thing to pick that little boy up. First thing!
Can you give me a...
It's not going to be like that every time your in-laws come round.
Well, I reckon it'll be in-law come tomorrow. Just once Becky cops hold of Steve.
Don't gloat, David. Last thing that child needs is those two at each other's throats.
Yeah, and last thing Max needs is them two. End of. He's a great kid. He deserves better.
He's doing all right. Becky cares about him.
It's true enough. Otherwise, she'd have taken him.
Over my dead body. Anyway, Kylie cares for him and she's his mum.
And she's my sister. I'm sick of rowing with her. She helped me out with Max when I really needed it.
No, she helped herself out. She wanted what you had and then bullied you until she got it. You said it yourself, she put pressure on you.
She's been through a lot.
Well, that's still no excuse to be pushing you around, is it? It's not happening again. Look, if we want to see more of Max, we're going to. And there's nothing she can do to stop us.
Ah! You're alive, then?
What?
I've been trying to call you all night. Where have you been?
Where have I been? Well, for a start, I had to go over the road to pick up our Max.
Where is he, in bed?
Oh, yeah, he's in bed. At the Flaming Platts. Why, Steve, why? Of all the places here that you could have taken him, did you have to leave him with Kylie?
I'm not the one that went missing all day. Why don't you check the phone? There'll be half a dozen messages on it.
But this is Kylie! Did you... Oh, do you just not even care anymore?
I was desperate. Kylie was my only option. It was an emergency.
Oh, an emergency, was it? Our Amy's parents' evening? What, was there a crisis and a spelling, a panic in a 5 times table?
Listen.
Oh, don't you worry, Steve. I am all ears. Because it must have been something pretty huge for you to gamble with our Max's entire future. Or does he just come just a little bit further down on your list of priorities now?
I wasn't at the flipping school. I was at hospital. Amy wasn't very well, so I couldn't take Max in case it was catching. Tracy was frightened it might be meningitis.
No, it's not, though, is it? Amy's going to be all right, isn't she?
Yeah, she's going to be fine. Thanks for asking. But you were right. Amy is my priority and always will be. And the sooner you get used to that, the better.
Well, are you sure you don't mean Amy and Tracy? Deny it then, Steve. Deny it! Please.